Welcome back everyone. As you can see on your screen, I've been collecting some class items inside the game for a few days so I could run some tests and so we can learn together how good or bad they are. And so in this video we will be finally looking at some class item and few different abilities what they give us. So starting with some curse items here. The first one is going to be for the primary one, and the good thing is I already found some upgrades here. You can see I have a curse shoulder, I have a curse pants here as well, and they are the lashed two pieces which I have. And your primary attack now has a chance to generate 3 cracking wisps that target nearby enemies and deal 18% of your damage per second. That 18% damage per second is actually a bleeding skill that we will look as well, and for 3 seconds to any enemies they hit, and cannot occur more often than 30 seconds. Now the good thing about this skill here is, or any curse skill, that you can actually reduce the duration of these skills if you have more pieces. If we can get 4 pieces, the duration will go from 30 seconds to 15 seconds, and that is something I will show in this video so you guys can actually see the result yourself, that it does go down, the cooldown does goes down. But there is one thing that I have not tested yet, and I will be asking maybe developers about this, is the negative skill itself. Here damage dealt is reduced by 4% for 1 second after defeating an enemy, and now I actually don't know if this is always active like a passive negative skill or only get activated once the positive skill will trigger as well. So this is something I am going to ask developer and I will come back to you guys with that. And anyways, what we are going to do is let's put these on now as well. And what we can see here, if we go down here, you can see I actually have 4 pieces now activated from the lashed cursed gear here, and when an enemy dies while still taking damage from the whip, it will explode for 12% of your damage. And so let's go and let's check this out, and I will also have a timer on your screen so you can see the duration, that the duration is now 15 seconds actually, and not 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, every 15 seconds we should able to activate this. And this is how it looks. You can see the enemies are bleeding now, not all that much damage, I know, but if we can get this to 7.5 seconds as 6 pieces, might not be all that bad. There, we just trigger it again, so it is 15 seconds. And I actually have a shrine here. I don't know if I will, no, yeah, there we go, activated again. So it does actually do around 30,000 total damage, and for me around 30,000 damage with the bleeding over time. And if I can actually get this to 6 pieces, the damage won't be all that bad. If I can actually trigger this every 7.5 seconds, it will be actually decent with 6 pieces, especially with the primary build and the gloom cask builds. This will be actually decent, and this is how actually this looks. And now I will go and put on some other pieces and show you some different casks here. So we'll be cutting videos here and there so we can go and check out some different cask items. Alright, so the next one that we will be testing here is going to be Vexed, and I only have 2 pieces. When your summons enter the battlefield, you let out a roll that deals 130% of your damage to nearby enemies. Effect cannot occur more often than once every 9 seconds. This is actually really strong, looks really strong. And if we get more pieces here, the roll drive you summon into furious rage, increasing their movement speed and attack speed. This is going to work with the summons and echoing shade as well. And the 6 piece, the roll drive you summon into furious rage, increasing the movement speed and attack speed by 24% for 6 seconds. So basically 3 to 6 seconds is what it will do. And now let's go and see what my summons or what I do once I do the summoning with the echoing shade. And so we'll see here. Hopefully it will work. Alright, we have them here. I just need to do a summoning. That was the damage. That was the big blast right there, and I might actually show you guys that in slow motion. But yeah, that was the blast. And now let's go and check out a different curse. Next, I'll be testing the ghost state. Create an illusion with 40% of your life. When you use the buff skill, the illusion will take possession of your incoming damage and last for 6 seconds. We'll see how good this is, and if we get more PC, your attack and movement speed will be increased, and then attack and movement speed will be increased even more. And so let's go and check this. What does it look like? By the way, I am testing this for the first time myself during the video, so this is a live test. And my buff skill will be the shield that I have. And there we go. This is how the illusion looked. That wasn't actually all that great in my opinion. And yeah, let's go and check out some other skills now. Alright, next we are testing after you kill an enemy, release a surge of lightning that jumps 6 times between nearby enemies and deals 60% of your damage to them. Effect cannot occur more often every 30 seconds. This is actually looking really nice. If you can get 6 pieces, then the duration will be down to 7.5 seconds. Damage dealt to enemies by the surge is increased by 9 and 18%. So the damage actually goes up, and we will see how big of damage does the surge do. I will try and kill something there, and then we will see. Alright, so I cannot find what this surge thing is doing at all. When I kill something, nothing seems to happen. That is completely weird. That was the surge, whatever. That was the smallest surge that I saw. So yeah, it's pretty crappy. And now let's go check something else. Alright, next we testing create a dark void beneath you that lasts for 6 seconds when you use a control skill. Enemies take 24% of your damage every second they remain in the area effect. We'll see how this is going to be. I think this should activate the thing. This is a control ability. If not, I'll use chill. But it does, yeah, it does say control, so Archimage should activate that, and we will see how big of damage we're dealing. Oh! This thing actually had a really big radius. Let me see. What does it do when we have 6 or 4 pieces? It has a 90-second cooldown, but that you can reduce. And 4 pieces damage dealt to enemies increase, and cooldown reduction will be reduced. And 6 pieces damage dealt to enemies in the void is increased. So it actually increased the damage. And here you can see equipping curse items which with the same positive property can make it more powerful, and decrease its cooldown. So yeah, this is it. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys later with something else. Till then, as always, have fun and take care.